I never signed up for any of those. I don't watch those, but they keep being suggested to me. You ain't getting my attention. You're not getting what you want. Because if I turn, I'm giving you satisfaction. It's called self-control. I'm in control of my eyeballs. I'm in control of my lust. I'm in control of my body. I was just complaining about Instagram the other day. And every time I scroll through Instagram, I see these girls shaking their, right? They're bouncing. I never signed up for any of those. I don't watch those, but they keep being suggested to me. So the world is constantly trying to make you impure, give you impure thoughts. And it's even worse when you're married, right? Because it's basically, you're basically cheating on your wife every time you think about another woman. The world makes it so easy. Right? Even just like you're walking in the street and the way these women dress, it's immodest. It's immodest the way these women dress. And they think that they're doing it for them, right? I dress this way for me, right? Not realizing that, no, you're not dressing that way for you, because you would have never dressed that way if the TV, TikTok, and Instagram didn't tell you to dress that way. If they didn't tell you to dress that way, and if all your friends weren't dressing that way, you wouldn't dress that way. And the reason why the clothing has become more and more scandalous and scanty is because attention. And this is how women rule the world. Women rule our world with vagina power. Because men will do anything. We will destroy our lives, like you said. We will do anything just for a moment of pleasure. You could destroy your whole family. One moment of pleasure with some woman she could give two shits about you. But she would love to receive your attention. She would love to destroy your family because it gives them a sense of power. It gives them a sense of power. When a woman dressed that way and men is turning their head and they're looking, there's a sense of power. For men, it's the same way like for men when we make money. Right? We get this sense of power. When women get attention, that's their currency. It gives them a sense of power. And so one of the things that has helped me, right? Because I'm no different than y'all. Like I said, I'm scrolling through Instagram and I'm like, I gotta stop. I'm like, whoa, what is this? Whoa. And then I realize what's going on. That's a little different when it's a screen because it's a one-way thing. And you could just, with the screen, you gotta just stay away from it. Just block those. But when it comes to women out on the street, I got this sort of sense about me now. But I got the sense about me now that when I see a woman dressed like that, I get mad at her. I'm like, you ain't getting my attention. You ain't getting my attention. You're not getting what you want. Because if I turn, I'm giving you satisfaction. That's what you do when you turn your eyes, you're giving these women satisfaction. And she don't deserve no satisfaction. She does not deserve an ounce of satisfaction from me. You're not going to get the satisfaction of me turning my head, looking at you, especially when my wife is here with me. But at all, ever. It feels so good when you can walk past a woman that is used to getting eyeballs and you just keep your eyes straight. Or you know what I do a lot of times? I just look the other way. I actively look away. I'll just walk and I'll look away. Boom. I don't want to say hi. I don't want to meet your eyes. I don't want to give you not an ounce of my attention. Look away. So look away. Just look away. And every day that you turn yourself away from looking at these women is another day that you sacrificed. It's another way that you walk the narrow path, right? It's not an easy thing to do. Like I said, this world's out to get you. It's out to trick you. These women are out there to manipulate you. Don't let them win over you. You win. You win. Right? And don't do it for your wife. Right? It's not for her. That's the other thing too. We got to recognize as men, you're not being chaste or you're not being loyal. You're not having, being honest with your wife. It's not any of that is not for her. It's good for her, but it's first for you. It's called self-control. I'm in control of my eyeballs. I'm in control of my lust. I'm in control of my body. I'm not saying you need to self-flagellate, like whip yourself, but you could punish yourself. You could punish yourself for every time you turn your eyes, right? People have this thing where, like, if they curse, they give their friend $1, right? Like, every time I say a swear word, I'll give you $1. Every time you turn your head on something, say 10 Hail Marys right then and there. 10 times. 10 times. Do that, right? And guarantee you stop. There was a grace associated with the penance he gave himself. There's grace associated with punishing yourself, giving yourself penance. So every time you notice you find yourself doing that, give yourself a little punishment, right? Give yourself a little penance. And there's a grace associated with it because it lets God know, hey, I'm trying. And if you just keep trying, you don't give up, don't stop. It requires vigilance, bro. I know. To train your eyes requires vigilance. And sometimes we just weak, but don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going with it. It's totally worth it. It's worth it, man. And on the other end of it, first of all, you're not missing out on anything. You're not missing out on anything by not looking at that. What are you missing out on? That's like seeing Christmas and can't spend it. My mom used to say that. Why am I going to look at that? And it's not like you're going to get anything out of it except for the simple pleasure of placing your eyes on a pair of... Even still, it takes away from you more than it gives you. You're not missing anything. You're giving up something that's worth giving up. Sometimes people don't want to give certain things up because there's a benefit to it. There's no benefit. There's no benefit at all. When you have self-control, you're taking your power back. There's only good things that will come as a result. And when you catch yourself losing self-control and you turn your head, you turn your eyes, drop to your knees and pray. Guarantee you after a certain amount of time, you stop doing it. Hold yourself to that. You're the only one that could do it, though. So I hope that helps, dude. Done.